So hi there.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Making corn on the cob.
Alright, show us how you make corn on the cob.
I don't know.
What do you do with that corn?
I cook it.
Where do you think you're going to cook it?
Oven.
What's that big steamy thing next to you?
Pot.
So what are you going to do with it?
Put it in.
Put it in. Talk. What else are you making us for dinner tonight?
Stuffed potatoes and spaghetti.
Stuffed potatoes and spaghetti?
Stuffed tomatoes, sorry.
And pork?
Pork, yeah.
And grilled pork. Alright, so what do we have? Show us what we've got behind here for the next set of dinner.
Well, we've got the tomatoes that we will stuff with pasta.
Yeah.
And other ingredients that I can't remember.
Okay.
So first we empty them out. Then we cook the pasta, and then we add all the ingredients in.
Perfect. And so the first thing we do is what?
Is cut a hole in the tomato, and then we drain all the juice out.
And how do we drain all the juice out?
By using a spoon and digging into the sides.
Okay. And then do we throw the insides away?
No, we keep them.
Right. And how hard is it for you to not eat this tomato right now?
I don't know.
What's your favorite food in the whole world?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. So when we're done, the tomato should look like
that. It's all empty. And then we are going to use the part that we cut off for a lid.
So what do we have over in that blender?
We have basil, just right here, that we're going to use as a spice in the tomatoes.
And then what do you have in your hand?
I have this Parmesan cheese, Italian Parmesan cheese, that we're going to use with the tomatoes.
We're going to do big chunks of it. What do we have to do to that cheese?
We have to shred it.
And what happens when you don't pay attention when you're using the shredder? What does your mom do to her knuckles when she doesn't pay attention?
Hit you.
And she grates her own knuckles into the cheese?
Yes.
Yes. And that hurts?
Uh-huh.
That hurts so bad?
Happened to her once.
So we've hollowed out the tomatoes, and we want to keep the insides. We've got to drain the water out. So I'm going to strain the water while he grates the Parmesan cheese, because my fingers can't take one more blow. You want to show us your mad basil chopping skills? Think that's good?
Yeah.
Alright, let's set that aside. We'll finish grating our stuff and then we'll put it all together.
So what we have here is the tomato
Guts.
Guts. If you want to call it that.
Where's the basil? We've moved the basil
And
over.
then the basil's right here.
What do we have to do with these tomato guts?
We have to grind them up.
So, show us how you grind them up. Chop Master 3000. But not too much, that's good.
Like that.
Let's open the lid and see. We want them to be a little chunky. We don't want them to turn into soup. That's probably right.
Yeah.
Just like salsa-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we are going to start mixing this stuff together. So we've got about a half a cup of boiled pasta. I have no recipe for this. We are winging it. You have to do it by taste. What you need is salt and pepper.
You need basil, and you also need Parmesan cheese.
And the final ingredient was so excited to join our recipe that it jumped out of the cabinet. Olive oil. We only have a tiny bit left. We're going to use it sparingly. I'm going to stir it up. We're going to stir it up like they're coming over to eat it, so we'll use a spoon. Normally, we would use what?
Hands.
We'll pretend we're polite. Okay, so we're going to stir that up. Now we are going to add salt and pepper. You want to add the pepper?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add the salt.
Probably good enough.
Okay, so we've got that stirred up and nicely all over the counters. Thank you, son. Now we're going to add all of the tomato guts. Let's dump those in. And they're in?
Uh-huh.
Okay, this part you kind of have to do with your hands. It just doesn't work with a spoon because you want to get it pretty integrated. So we've got that added. Now we need to add the cheese. Same thing, I have no idea how much we need. So a pinch for you, and a pinch for me. Okay. Now we're going to add a pinch of basil each. So, how much basil each? Here you go. And then we're going to taste it. And we're going to keep doing this until we get it to taste the way we want it to. I think we need more basil. And more cheese. And more salt. I think we also need a little more olive oil. Alright, bud. Taste it again. I'm going to taste it again. We didn't add more basil. This is perfect, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Try it one more time, because I can't resist it.
Me too.
Brilliant. And all the tomato bits. So now the next step. Tomato shells. Once we scooped out, we're going to fill them up. So, scoop away, homie. Like this, watch. Like that.
Okay.
Do that for all 4. Grab those lids. If you do your grocery shopping well, and you think to buy extra olive oil, you would at this point brush these with olive oil so that they get kind of golden in the stove. I don't know if we have enough. We'll give it a shot. Backup olive oil. Never leave home without it. Like you're painting a picture.
So like all the outside?
Yeah, just brush the tops. The reason we buy the block of Parmesan, there's the camera, and not the pre-grated stuff is because you have extra pieces later, and it really is the best part of the dinner. Cheers.
Cheers.
And now we're going to top their mouthful. I'm going to take the tomatoes, and you hold those, darling. We are going to put them into a stove, preheated at 375. Okay, here we are at finished product. This is what it looks like. Let's see. So we've got some Cajun pork, stuffed tomato, which if you're having friends over, you can garnish with a little basil. Corn on the cob. Hey baby, what are you eating? Are you eating corn? Where's your corn? Oh, no, that's a toy. That's not corn. Alright, take a bite. Let's see what we think. The moment of truth. Is it heaven?
Yeah.
Alright, tell us what the hardest part was.
Probably trying to not grind up my fingers on the cheese shredder like my mom did.
And what was the funnest part?
Probably... that's hard. Probably just making the tomato. The whole thing was fun.
Was fun? What do you think, Mr. Man?
Very good.
Nice. He is not excited at all about this tomato, so we are going to watch him take a bite.
Yes, I am.
You are not. You don't even want it.
That's what you said.
Try it and see.
No. It's greasy.
What do you think? Is it good? And what are you doing? Are you making an escape? Oh, and there she goes. She's done. Okay, we're coming back to show you what these are not intended to be eaten like, but Mr. I would rather not live without oxygen than not live without tomatoes. Just eats the whole bowl. Show Mama how do piggies eat.
Mom.
Show Mama how do piggies eat.
Stop.
Oh my gosh.
I
will. Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Show us how the piggies eat. Oh my gosh.
Hi everybody.
Say hi everybody.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
What are we doing, guys?
We're eating cinnamon buns and popcorn.
Cinnamon buns. Popcorn. And we're watching the Golden Compass. What do I need to say, guys?
Thanks for watching our video.
Thanks for watching our video. Baby, say thanks for watching the video. And maybe we should ask them to visit Mommy's blog.
Yeah.
Tell them what Mommy's blog is.
WhiskeyandRiceTippyTop.com.
I can't believe my kids just said that. Have a great night. Thanks.